Hey Tom, I'm hungry. Why don't you make something that people are actually interested in watching? Potentially Gordon Ramsay's chicken parm?
Whoa, dude. First of all, you eat all of the food that I make. And second of all, I'm gonna make a better chicken parm than Gordon Ramsay, but I am gonna follow his steps.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry, so you might as well get to it. What's going on, guys? Tom Costanza back with another video. You heard it here first. Today we are going to be making Gordon Ramsay's chicken parm. Perhaps we are going to be making it a little bit better. Let's get right into the video. Okay, the first step is going to be our prep work. So we're going to be taking 3 paper plates, filling them with flour, egg, and breadcrumb. Let's do that. All-purpose flour first. 3 eggs next for the egg batter. And we're going to mix that up. And last one is going to be the breadcrumbs. These are Italian breadcrumbs, so they come with seasoning in it. The key with the breadcrumbs is to add a little bit of salt and the generous spread of Parmesan cheese. Okay, so now these 3 we could officially set aside. The next thing is working on the chicken. So with our chicken, we just have boneless chicken breasts. We're going to trim as much as we can so that there's no loose pieces. And then we are essentially going to do a nice butterfly cut. Now the next step is actually to take 2 pieces of parchment paper. So we're going to lay one down, put our chicken on the parchment paper, lay our other down, and then we're going to take a rolling pin and simply roll the chicken until it is nice and flat. You can beat it a little bit. Okay, so for me, beating it worked a lot better. And now we have our chicken breast that is nice and thin and pretty even thickness. Okay, so now the next thing that we're gonna do is take our cutlets and, as simple as it is, just go down the line. The key here is to just make sure that the chicken is fully covered in flour, a very light coating of flour. Into our egg wash. And lastly, breadcrumbs. Okay, so we have our 3 beautifully breaded chicken cutlets. This one is a little bit lighter, a little bit of user error. I ran out of breadcrumbs, so I had to use panko, but it's an experiment, so we'll focus on these 2. After we have them all breaded, we need to put another piece of parchment paper over them and lightly roll them. This is just to incorporate all of the other ingredients and make sure that they stick. All right, I'm very satisfied with this. Now we're gonna head over to our stovetop. Okay, so before we do anything with our chicken, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And then we are also going to slowly simmer some tomato basil red sauce. Okay, now for the chicken, we're gonna start with some extra virgin olive oil. Tablespoon of olive oil. Chicken cutlet. Lay away. Shooting for 90 seconds to 2 minutes on each side. And once you flip it over, you can add in small pieces of butter just to help with the browning of the breadcrumbs. Okay, well, I thought I was filming, but we basically took our 2 chickens, put it on our pan with tin foil. There's sauce underneath the cullet on both of these, and then we have the tomato basil sauce on top as well. And then we are going to be using fresh mozzarella. We're just going to be slicing into nice thin sheets. And laying it on our chicken. I like to crack a little fresh ground pepper over top. And now we have to go into the oven. Okay, into the oven we go. There's no set time for how much you want to put it into the oven. I'm basically just waiting for the mozzarella to melt. Typically it'll probably take about 5 minutes. All right, guys, well, there you have it. Gordon Ramsay's chicken parm, absolutely amazing. The aesthetic of this chicken is incredible. I ended up leaving it in the oven for about 10 minutes or so. I turned on the broiler to help also melt the cheese. But that's all I have for you guys in this one. Let me know what you think of the video and if you try this recipe. I'll see you guys next Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.